back again with another live stream, and this time we are back to finish the Without You lyric video. So I did a majority of the work last night. I think I live streamed for like 5 hours, which is kind of crazy. I haven't done like sometimes I can get into like long live streams depending on when I start. And I wasn't expecting the live stream that long, but I did start kind of later in the evening. And usually when it comes to this creative work, once I get going, it's hard for me to stop. And it's been a goal of mine to like try to get better about like winding down earlier in the night to like wake up earlier in the morning. Sorry, I just noticed my earring was kind of like fucked up just now. I'm like, hold on, not messing up the look. Okay, here we go. So yeah, but a majority of the work got done, and not only that, but I learned some new skills on Premiere. I love when that happens. And not only that, but what I thought was going to be like something that was going to take me like forever to do actually became like such a quick easy fix, and I'm so happy about that. So I realized that I wanted to crop the footage after I had already like edited and like made multiple clips. And so the process of like editing and cropping each individual clip, and not only that, but like cropping them exactly the same, was going to be like so tedious because I forgot to do my border. Because usually, okay, well, I'll just show you guys as I have the screen ready here. So usually when I make my videos, I have like a cosmic border that's just kind of like a signature of mine that I've kind of adapted. And so I was like, ooh, I should do a cosmic background, and that'll probably be like, and then the words could be like at the bottom or something like that. But I wanted to crop some of the footage because like you could see like the window pane on the wall, and like my guitar was in the background. And it'd be cool if I used the guitar as a prop, but it was just kind of like there, like only like a little bit of the guitar was visible. So I'm like, I'm just gonna crop it out just for visual, aesthetically pleasing purposes, right? And so, and I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to do this for all these clips. I'm like, hold on, let me just look it up. And then not only that, but to put the border on, I know something that I should have done a long time ago was to look up how to, put a grid on Premiere to make sure all the footage is like even and lined up and centered correctly, right? So I would just kind of eyeball it, even though I know I could have just like looked it up, but whatever. So either way, I did it. I figured out how to put a grid up so I can like make sure the footage is lined up as as accurately as it can be. And um and then not only that, but to edit, to crop and edit all the footage all together, because if you can see, like, okay, let me just go to the main screen. So like all these little clips right here are all individual footage, like all the different shots, right? And the process of like having to crop all of them individually just would have been asinine. So instead of doing that, I figured out a way to edit one clip and then copy that same edit on all of them. So that literally saved me so much time. Um, and I'm grateful for that. So yeah, that was like a win for the night, and that was a new skill that I learned, and I'm so excited about that. So yeah, so that's what I have for now. And so now I'm in the process of editing the lyrics. And so okay, so here's the thing. This is also a new experience for me because it would technically be my second lyric video that I edited. The other lyric video that I did was for Divine, which is not out yet, and it's going to be out whenever I put it out. Um, which I'll make like a little bit of a hint or announcement once I wrap up this I got you not era moment. We'll say that I got you moment. Well, it's not I got you, it's without you, sorry. Anyway, once we wrap up this without you moment, right? Then I'll make like a little hint of an announcement about Divine, because I know that visual is like lingering in the ethers. And I mean, like, I've used pictures from that shoot already, but I hadn't officially released the video, even though I feel like some of it was probably like leaked online or whatever, but whatever, that's beside the point. But it wasn't officially released from me yet, because like I kind of mentioned before, especially where I am right now in my musical career, like, they say if you want different results, you have to do different things. And I feel like I had been putting so much work into my music, but mainly on social media, on online, but I wasn't getting the results that I wanted. And so I'm like, okay, I got to be doing something different. Maybe I need to go be working harder. Maybe I need to be working harder. Maybe I need to approach it differently. Maybe I just need to get out here and hustle. And I wanted to do this in a way that was like energetically protective of me, because I'm dealing with a lot. And when you deal with haters, you know, that's another thing. But to consider. But then at the same time, it's like I still got shit to get done. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna let that stop me. But I don't want to be moving reckless out here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like trying to find the balance of that. All right, hold on. Angie, girl, if you won't be doing all this, honey, you have food. You're gonna get wet food later. If you want to do that, you can sit out here for a bit. Come on. Mm-mm. You're not doing it. Not while I'm working. You could have did that all day earlier. Okay. Sorry to my child. She just gotta sit out while I work. Okay. So yeah, I was like, okay, I gotta be doing something different, right? And then I was thinking about it with Divine. I'm so proud of that. Well, one, I'm proud of the song just because I was able to take a tumultuous moment in my life and make it into a beautifully sonic expression that's irrelevant to me now, but it's a beautiful song nonetheless. And not only that, but by the time I got to recording the visuals, I feel like it's one of my best visuals thus far, and I'm really proud of it. And I know that there's things that can be improved, but for me to be able to shoot the video, do all the different shots and angles and stuff like that, put the look together, and literally do it all myself. Like, I literally creative directed it, styled it, filmed, shot, like pretty much everything I already do. Everything I already do, but I did it in a way where I'm actually really proud of the video. And I didn't want it to just be another project where I just put it out on social media and just post it, and maybe like two people like it, maybe 100 people watch it, but only two people like it, or whatever the case may be. And it's not about that, like the instant gratification of social media, but like to really push and promote your music, and really push it in a way where you see traction and it actually reaches the demographic of people who would appreciate it. And I know my approach to marketing has to be different in order for me to do that. And so, I've held off on that for a while. And then plus, like, I had my whole creative strike moment, just because I felt like I've been putting so much content and work out, um unbeknownst to me. And I'm like, if anybody's profiting or going to get monetized from my work, it should be me. So there's that. And so, and again, like, I wanted to make sure, if I when I put it out, I do it in a way where I'm doing something different, I'm doing things in a more elevated way, and I'm really promoting it, in a way that's more professional than just like me being a local artist or up and coming artist. Like, I want to do like industry level promotion with the resources that I have, allotted to me. So whatever that looks like. And then, and right now I'm in a space where I'm like learning those things. Um, Getting out here, making phone calls, trying to book shows, networking with people, um, you know, building my products and stuff like that. So come the time that I'm ready to put out Divine, you know, I'll have a sense of where's the best place for me to promote my music, who's my demographic, who's actually caring to, listen to my music and purchase my music at that. So yeah, but I digress when it comes to that. But I mentioned the Divine visual to say that's the only other lyric video that I did, and I put the text together. Back to the point, the full circle moment. So I mentioned that to say, like, I did the text myself, but I realized Premiere has this thing. I think it's new. I remember seeing them like ask me for like terms and conditions about it or something like that, or just mention like, hey, by the way, we have transcripting. And so they scripted the audio into words, and now I gotta go and like clean it up. Um, so that's the process that I'm doing right now. My only thing is like I'm not too crazy about it, just because I feel like some of like the lines are a little like off, like it's not all centered, and I'm just in how to edit it. I don't know. It's new for me, so I'm figuring it out as I'm working it. So yeah. So anyway, let's just get into it. So okay, see how I want to do this with the lyrics is like I kind of want to have it a little bit early. Cause when I try to learn new songs and I'll listen to like the lyric video version of the song, it bothers me when the lyric changes right when the next word does. Cause I'm like, I need to see the word before they start singing it so I can read it and prep myself to sing along before they actually see it. You know what I mean? So like I can read the word and know, okay, this is the next lyric before they start singing it. And so as I'm looking at this, I'm like, it's changing two on the beat. So I think what I want to do is make it change a little bit early. So if someone is reading along to the lyrics, they see the words before I start singing it. And I feel like in order for me to do that, it's gonna be like all right, it's like not early enough. And luckily, like the last word, I extended it a bit. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking like, should I start every sentence with a capital letter? I mean, most of it started at the beginning of the sentence. And I kind of wanted to change on the beat too. I'm gonna extend it back a little bit. I don't know. I got to work on the audio. I'm like, can I add another one? Why can't I add a new caption track? Okay, there we go. That works. I kind of want this to like overlap a little bit. This might be better if I just do it without this. That's already there. All these words is wrong. No, I'm doing this right here. Oh, that's right. It needs space for me to do that. Okay. I was struggling on that line. We might have to re-record that. See, okay, I don't like how these lines don't be like crooked like this. So it's like, why'd I be looking like this? See, that's bothering me. All right, see, we're about to straighten this up right now. Cause like as I'm working on this, I'm not gonna keep. All right, and then also like font. Like, can we change the font? Like, like I need an aesthetic with this. Aesthetic. I need an aesthetic. No, but really though. Okay, let me. Okay, I'm just checking my. Okay. All right. Anyway, I'm just checking my channels, make sure y'all not chatting. No, just me by myself. Anyway. All right. So before I go any further, I need to, because I kind of want to do this all in one take. I don't want to have to go back and like re-edit anything. So okay, that's why this is throwing me off, because I'm used to this being somewhere else. All right, so we need another font that's not this one. Okay, bitch, I need something that's what? Why all these samples look the fuck the same? I like that font, but you can't even read that shit. Like, who can read that? I mean, actually, that might work. But I wanted it to just fit the bottom. All right, so let me take this. Do I want this font though? Okay, yeah, because I'm like, look, if I'm going to do this, I want to do this one time and then just tweak little details after. Like, I'm not about to go back and fix the font, try to straighten it out. Like, no, all of that has to be done together. So, okay. Like, okay, I kind of like this font. I feel like it's a cliche font because it's like cursive and pretty, but I like that. But I kind of want something a little bit more like, I don't know, like sophisticated, but not boring though. Like Times, like it's giving newspaper, and bitch, no. Okay. Um, Absolutely not. I don't know how I like that font before. Let me see if they got. You know what? Hold on, because I got a signature font now. So let me go on Canva real quick. And no, that's not what I meant to do. But you know what? I should change my Canva picture now that I think about it. Yeah, just so it matches everything else. Maybe. Do I want to use that one? No, it's too dark. You can't even see that shit. Okay. No, let's just keep it simple. Something that I've been using. Yeah, here we go. All right, I like that. All right, anyway, random. That wasn't even something important to do. But okay. My Maurice logo font. But do I like that though for this? Libra Baskerville. That's what it is. Okay. Do y'all got that? Nope. Or maybe Basker. They got Baskerville. Okay. I actually kind of like it. Um, I don't know. Mm. Like, okay, so I wish there was something that was like a cross between this Baskerville situation and what was the other one that I was just using? It was like the cursive looking one. Like I like that one too. That's that. I mean, that wasn't the one I was talking about, but I like that cursive looking one. But it's too cursive. Like it's too much. Like it's pretty, but I don't know. I wish it was like it wasn't so slanted. Maybe if it looked like a little bit. But actually, like it doesn't look bad though. It doesn't look bad. It just you know, I don't know, because I feel like I would have to make this the words smaller, and if I make it any smaller, bitch, can anybody read it? you know, I don't know. And that's the thing, like for it to be this font, you have to like the size has to come up, you know. All sizes matter. But and I can't bring it any lower. And I'm not gonna crop the image any smaller. That's the thing. So I wish there were better options. I mean, I guess I could make it bold. I don't know. I don't know. Mm, I mean, that's kind of what I guess this is an example of what I mean, but I don't like it. I think I'm just going to stick to the Baskerville. I don't know, but I like Baskerville, but I feel like it's kind of boring though. Like all right, so let me change a few of these. Just actually, we learned a new skill. We learned a new skill where I should not have to do this. Um, oh shit. Let's see if that works for the text. I don't know. It's giving that it might not. How do I copy? I can't copy over here? Damn. Kind of fucking sucks. Or maybe I'll copy this. Nope, that's not it. All right, well, look it up on University of YouTube. YouTube University. How to, not hot, how to I hope this question made sense. Change all titles at once. Change multiple text. That's not what I meant. Or maybe that might be a thing though. So like, okay, let's do this. Oh, okay. Well, that worked. Okay. So, ooh. Let's love. Ooh. LOVE. Okay, hold on. All right. So I figured out how to change all the font at the same time. Well, like, bitch, I'm not about to do this individually. Again, like we're not doing that. It's just everything is different sizes now. So I mean, but I'm sure it's the same process. Like just change all the sizes at the same time. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna try this. And okay, not that much. I think 122 was the. Okay, let's see if I like how this looks visually. I mean, I've used this font before, so no, it's like I don't know. I feel like I gotta really focus to read it. Like I like it for this first clip, but then after, it's too scrolly. Like I don't know, it's too much. I'm not feeling it. I'm really not satisfied with any of them, for real. I feel like I'm settling, and I don't like feeling like that. You know what this font gives me? I feel like this font kind of gives me like Gossip Girl. I don't know. No. So I feel like it's like I don't like these options. For one, I feel like all of these options are the fucking same. No. That don't even look like that. None of this don't even look like that changed to match what the fuck I just clicked on. But whatever. We just gonna put it in symbols at this point. I feel like that's the language we all speaking at this point anyway. All right, you know, we just gonna keep it simple. We're just gonna keep it on Baskerville, and I'll change it if need be. All right, baby. Maybe that's the sweet spot. All right, let's do. Okay, I think this font is a good size. All right, so I gotta have my true feelings for. All right, so I think I'm going to just level all of these up. So you know that part in All Night by Beyonce, where she's like, my torturer became my remedy. Yeah, that doesn't resonate with me. I mean, kudos to her. But yeah, no, that's just not the way for me. There we go. All right, as long as everything's like lined up, I feel like I can play with the font after and just make sure everything is. Maybe this needs to be split. I think I'm just going to start all the sentences with a capital letter just because it just looks better that way. Even if they're like a part of the same sentence. So fucking what? All right. This is such a lie. But you know the lyric just kind of the reference. I kind of want to redo that line. I don't like how I cut the end off, or maybe I could like edit do the audio engineering or something like that, where it's yes, I got, not have. I'm like, can we bring this down? Okay, let's. Like, I don't know where they got these words from, but bitch, that is not what the fuck I said. I'm like, child. Okay, it's separate. I wonder if I can copy these. I feel like I was trying to do that. I guess I can copy the words. You know what? I'm realizing a lot. This font is probably not the same. How the fuck did that shit change? Oh, you know what? Because when I stretched it down to fit. Huh? Okay. Get the fuck off my shit. I'm sick. Okay. That's okay. I'll tweak everything after. Like, obviously in the same style. This part is the monotonous part. It's like the same lyric. You know. I think I'm just going to keep this. Okay, I don't like the cadence of this. Ah, my goodness. Okay. should have. Ooh, child, this is tedious. Mainly, I mean, I guess it's easy to just chop it up further rather than like typing a lot. All right, this should be easy. I hope. So random. So random. I'm like, what transcript wizard put down to earth grand on here? Child, that's I'm like, these happens to be funny. You can't copy and paste? No? Okay. I literally just want to replicate what I have right here. Okay, cool. All I've got, all I've got, all I've got, all, all I've got. At least this part was easy. Okay. I'm like, all right. I don't know. That's not what I meant to do. Sorry, I'm having a moment. I'm having a moment. Because I'm like, these lyrics are not adding up to what I put in here. I don't know. Maybe it's the hackers. Who knows? But that's funny. It's comic relief for me. Okay. felt like I didn't. Hold on. Having a moment. Bitch. Can I spell English words? Yeah, I was like, I knew that looked crazy. Okay. I was like, hold the front. Like, bitch, that was never how you spelled that. Fucking annoying. It's okay, I don't. Shit, I can't move this. Alright, I gotta split this. And we're raised in one. And I will no longer do that. And please get off my computer. Okay. And now we're done. I feel like. And I think at this point, just delete everything. All of these photographs. Okay. I assume you don't feel the same as I do. I guess I gotta get over you. I gotta play it cool. Like back in the day when we was in school. Now I gotta have my truth. Feelings for you. Through the way I move, I cherish the day you see me the same way. To now all I do is let it go under you. 'Cause I got nothing without you. I got nothing without you. I got nothing without you. Through the way I cherish the day you see you the same way too. I gotta play it cool, 'cause I refuse to be played a fool. I got nothing without you. I got nothing without you. I got nothing without you. That's actually what I was looking for, but hey, double the protection I'm here for. Okay. And I think that completes this process for now. The visuals at least. Okay. I mean, simple enough. It's, the lyrics are on here. And can we rename this? This song is such a lie. But I mean, since that's what y'all want, me to be hung up on people who don't matter. All lives matter. It's like, no, let me not say that for people to find another reason to be upset. But I say that to say, like, okay, people's lives have purpose, just not in my reality. But I think it's a catchy song. I like it. And honestly, it helped me learn a better way to edit on this thing. And speaking of, let me just do like one more run through of all the text just to make sure everything is on the right thing. All right. So everything should be what it should be. All right. So I'm going to save this for now. Right? And you know what? Okay, so I'm gonna work on the audio. That's the next thing. Is to work on the audio. For the song. And kind of like teach myself how to do that. And then from there, okay, so we'll exit out of that. All right, so what was that? Okay, almost 3 hours. I guess that's not too bad. Maybe 2 hours and a half. I was talking for like 10 minutes before I started. So, yeah, okay. Lyric video done in 2 days. So all in all, it was, what was that, like 7 hours? That was like a shift. It was like a shift to have all that completed. Yeah, so it's done. Kind of. Now I gotta tweak the audio and then edit the cover photo. I feel like the cover photo should take me like 2 seconds to do. But yeah, so I'm gonna end this live because I'm gonna go to the bathroom and take a little break for a second, and then come back and do this audio engineering, which is a completely new process for me. But it's something worth learning, I guess, right? Maybe, possibly. Who knows? With my 0 views, but I'm sure there's many others elsewhere. And for those who watch on that platform, fuck y'all. Y'all ain't shit. Because essentially you condone and co-sign exploitation, manipulation, and abuse. And a lot of y'all be screaming about therapy. And I'm going to keep saying that and keep calling y'all out and keep holding y'all accountable. So anyway, yeah, was there anything else I wanted to say? Usually I try to end on like an inspirational note, but like that's not the vibe I'm in right now. I just really want to get this done so I can focus on more important shit. But like I started it and I want to finish it. And I mean, the great thing, like I said before about these live streams, is that it keeps me accountable with getting the work done that I need to get done. So I'll be doing that and getting it done. And from that point, then I can focus on then, getting back to practicing and stuff like that. So, yeah, we shall see. But okay, to end on a positive note, it's not necessarily like any affirmations or anything, but like I was getting back into like stretching in the morning, and now I've added like working out a little bit. So I'm pretty excited about that. And plus, like, I feel like it's just good to do to get my stamina up. I can't really like run the park like I want to. One, because it's getting a little colder, but two, like, I just can't move the way that I used to. Um, you know, when really all I do is mind my business and just try to be great. But that's what it is. Um, we adapt and maneuver and bob and weave how we need to. And so, I'm excited about that. But I know usually what I would do when I like kick up this like momentum to okay, so I'm just gonna be like transparent in this moment, and then um I'm gonna get off of here. It's not that I have issues with routines. I just feel like in my current living circumstances, I know people like to clock your moves, right? And they say move in silence. So whatever. And I just feel like my life is a constant like chess match to people like it's a fucking game. Um, and so for that reason, I would want to like build routines because I know like that's what people who are living the lifestyle that I want to live are doing. They wake up early, they do their morning routine stuff, their meditation, and then get on with their work day. Granted, they have like assistants and, a team and, other people running multiple companies for them. But, I want to adapt certain habits of those people. And sometimes when you adapt habits or routines and you do it consistently, people find ways to try to interject and throw off your routine. And for that reason, I've been like avoiding doing things consistently every day. So that's why even with these live streams, I and I know like it's probably better if I were to just like schedule a specific day. And I might do that. A specific day and time where I'm definitely going to be on live stream. Like I've been doing it consistently for like over a month now. At least 2 to 3 days a week. Um, and but I know I just get on here at random times, so people can't really like expect to know when I'm going to be on here. So basically, for that reason, the whole thing of like trying to move in silence, right? But it's just like sometimes it don't matter like how clever you try to plan a move or a play or whatever the case may be. Like when you're in a situation where it's like you have no privacy, you have no, you know every time you do something to try to gain some type of control or autonomy over your life, you're like outnumbered. There's people with more resources, more access, more whatever, more money that can invest in doing things that you can't even like fathom to, try to interject what you have planned. So like, to a degree, like I mean, there were certain things that I was trying to do to like regain some type of privacy and find like a space where I can just work and, and work privately on things like in regards to my finances and stuff like that. Cause I feel like it's just certain things that people shouldn't have access to and people shouldn't know. And my thing is, I don't know what people have access to and what they don't. But I know there's been the time where like I've had technical issues and I know my devices have been hacked and people have displayed my work online and people replicate my shit all the time. And it's like it's bothersome as an artist. And when you try to do things like copyright your stuff, but it's like before you can even finish making what you're doing, if somebody's live streaming or, remote watching your device as you're making a thing, it's like how can you even protect your work and you're not even finished building the work. So it's like it's frustrating. And so I just like got to a point where I'm just like fuck it, like I'm trying to like fight this fight and like for my life and my privacy and just like my livelihood. And I know like it doesn't matter to anybody. I know my well-being doesn't matter to a lot of people. People don't care. People don't give a fuck. It don't matter how many times I explain how unfair and like unjust, and just how like, you know, certain circumstances played out because it was set up to play that way and make people look a certain way or make me look a certain way. But it doesn't matter. People will have all the facts and have the common sense to see that and still go out of their way to treat you like shit and give you a hard time and partake in the invasion of your privacy and feed into it because it's entertainment to them. But like this shit is my real fucking life. And it's like not a life that I asked for. And and the like I'm beyond like blaming myself and constantly like beating myself up from the mistakes that I made with people, because it's like, again, I've done more to rectify those mistakes than the mistakes that I've made. But of course, everybody loves drama, everybody loves controversy. And so that's all people care about. Nobody cares about the good deeds that you do. Nobody cares about. And the thing is like, I don't even do it for that. Like, I do it just because it's the right thing to do. And I know like there's people who need help. And if I can help, I try to. Or if I can show up and just be a good person, then I'll do that. But it's frustrating when you're constantly like attacked and judged for being human. And it's like you're farthest from the worst human there is to be. But because people are so conditioned and brainwashed, like, like people can literally be conditioned to a point where like they don't even care what you have to say. They can just see you and their automatic response is, ooh, that's the person we have to attack. Like, for what? What are you even attacking for? Do you even know? Do you even know? And really think about it. And if you think, oh, but because this person did this and this person did that, I was like, okay, yeah, sure, that did happen. But what about all these times when they got it right? What about all these times where they tried to make up for it? You know, Nobody accounts for that. And that bothers me. But that's me going on a tangent. But I only brought that up to say, like, like the whole thing of like, life being a strategic bullshit chess match. And it's like I just got to a point where it's just like, first of all, I'm not playing with y'all motherfuckers. Like, I'm not playing with you. My life is not a game. I'm not playing with you. You could play what you want to do, but I'm just gonna live my life. And it's like, I'll be cautious of certain things, but I'm not gonna sit here and like feel like I have to like look over my shoulder every 2 seconds, because of assholes that I happen to, have temporary access to. And so my point in saying that is that, for that reason, I have been like avoiding building routines with myself. And honestly, it's the detriment of myself, just because like I know the routines are going to be more helpful than me than anything. And it's like, okay, sure, like, oh, if you know you are unpredictable with your moves, people can't predict and all this stuff. But it's like, fuck that. Fuck people trying to predict your moves. Like, it is what it is. Like, okay, I'm a human being. I'm going to use the bathroom at some point. Like, I'm going to eat at some point. The fact that you take out time out your miserable lives to try to clock when somebody's going to eat and what they're going to buy at the grocery store and this and that, like, you're just fucking pathetic. Like, fucking pathetic, because that's the only thing that you can use against somebody is, ooh, they bought bananas this week. Like, how fucking lame can you be? Like, this shit is stupid to me. And it's like, I'm not about to sit up here and like alter the way I live my life because motherfuckers want to sit up here and watch if you go and buy bananas or not. Like, how about you fucking choke on a banana? How about that? You know? And with that said, I'm going to like attempt to like build a routine. Um, I don't know what that's going to look like yet. I might struggle with being consistent with it. But I'm going to try. And just do it for me and just stop thinking about my life in a way like, oh, how can I move this way so people can't, like, fuck people, fuck people, fuck people, fuck them, fuck they moves, fuck they games and all this like manipulative, stupid ass bullshit. Like, it's dumb. And I don't have time to care about that. Like, I want to do things that feels good to me, like, you know, doing my stretches and my workouts and feeling like I accomplished something and was doing something productive with my day. So, and I do that for me. And not because I have to consider what somebody else might do to try to fuck with my shit. Like, if you focus on your own fucking life, then you wouldn't have to worry about me. But I understand motherfuckers don't got a life aside from their connection to me. Y'all don't check for these other hoes aside from their relation to me. Because what do they have to offer aside from being an asshole? See, I'm over here literally just trying to mind my business and do my work. Like, I'm building something. Like, all these live streams are me working, you know? It's me doing work for myself before the money comes, and doing literally everything. And not, again, because it's something that I want to do, but it's because I have to do it. And I've had to hone those skills. I'm building the website, I'm doing the flash drives, the QR codes, designing the business cards, ordering the business cards, recording the music, editing the lyric video, designing the cover photos, adding stuff, fixing the aesthetics of my social media. Like, I'm working. It's not like I'm sitting up here like playing around out here partying, like getting wasted and stuff like that. And I did have that period of time. And for the people who are doing that, shit, if that's what you went to, then that's what you went to. Just be like intentional about your energy and your health. But I'm not saying not to have a good time. Like, I miss those days when I had a good time, but it's like I can't afford to do that right now. For one, like, I haven't done the work necessary where I feel like I deserve to, go out and celebrate. And quite frankly, I don't really like, ain't nobody out here, like, ain't no scene out here that I would really feel like I would want to share my energy with. So yeah, I don't know, that just kind of got into like a little tangent, but essentially, like, I've avoided doing things in a consistent time frame just because of like feeling like, oh, people are gonna like find a way to attack that. And I guess that kind of comes from like, I don't know, maybe like PTSD from like working in New York and like taking the train every day, and sometimes taking the same train and knowing that it's going to be some type of bullshit going on, and like I have to have my guard up and this and that. I don't know who's going to give me a hard time, like who's going to bother me. Is it going to be packed on the train? Like, where should I sit? Like, I shouldn't have to think about all that shit. And it's like, even celebrities shouldn't have to think about that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I highly doubt that realistically, even if somebody's going through like a cancel season, that they got to sit up here and worry about the shit that I've had to deal with. So it's just like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what the fuck is the point? Like, I know I'm trying to, like, me naturally look at situations and I'm naturally optimistic, and I try my best to find the lesson in the thing and figure out, all right, where's the opportunity for me to grow? And I mean, for me, it's like, it's definitely toughened me up to a point where it's like, I don't give a fuck who the fuck you are. I'm standing 10 toes down and I will stare you the fuck down until you move the fuck out my way. Like, I don't care how old you is. Like, I used to be like, and it's funny because if anybody was one to like be respectful of elders, it's me. And I still am. But what I won't tolerate is disrespect from anybody. And that's the difference. And my thing is, like, if I feel like, I'm minding my business and somebody's giving me a hard time or whatever, like, I don't care who you are, I'm standing up for myself, period. And it's irritating to constantly have to be on that mode sometimes. Like, in some of my live streams, when I'm in a good mood, like, I can be like really funny and like, silly and stuff like that, but not silly in like a childish way, but just like, I have a sense of humor, like, I personality, I joke, but when I can't be in that space because I have to be on guard because I don't know if somebody's going to come to me with some fuck shit. Like, that's irritating to have to be like that. And I get it, like, oh, it's the real world. But fuck all that. Fuck all them excuses. Like, like it's just how people are. It's just what you gotta be. You can't be like weak. Like, no, like it's not even a matter of like being weak. It's just like, bitch, can I just exist? Like, you don't have to fuck with me, but damn. Like, and just know, like, to anybody in all space and time, anything that you do to like cause harm towards me or wish harm towards me or stress me out in any way is going back to you tenfold. Everybody. I don't care where you are in your life might look glorious, you might have all the things in the world, but everything you do to me goes back to you. So be mindful of that, when you play with me. And it's happened in some harmful ways, and I don't wish that for nobody, but that's what people put upon themselves, you know but anyway, I had to get that off my chest a little bit. Since I can't rely on quality assistance. But I say that to say, my new challenge in my personal life is adapting better routines. It's not going to be perfect, but I'm trying. I mean, I've mastered the discipline of not drinking and smoking. And now it's by choice. It's not like I feel like I can't handle myself. It's just like I choose not to. And when I feel like I will at some point, because I'm not against it, I'll make that decision. But I know I have the discipline to be around it and still be like, nah, I'm good. So I know, because I've mastered discipline in that space, I can master discipline with my routines and my health regimens and stuff like that. So that's a goal for me. But then also from that standpoint, what I want to do is have a day to consistently live stream, a day and a time. And I just got to figure out what that looks like, which would be best. I mean, I think maybe like a weekday evening might be a thing, just because like I feel like during the day, that's when I like would need to like be out and about, like making moves and stuff like that. Um, I mean, unless I would like have a performance booked or something like that. But I don't know. I'll figure it out. But that's something that I'm thinking about, just so like I feel like, you know, I can understand in an organic way if um the traction on my pages aren't consistent because the times I'm on here isn't consistent. But I feel like, but I know I've been live streaming consistently and I have seen growth. Like I've seen people pop in here from time to time, even but regardless of the intentions, there are people that watch. And there are, from time to time are people that engage with the content. And even after I live stream, like I noticed like some people will go and watch. Who they are and why, I don't know. Per se, because sometimes your haters be your main um audience, but my content is not for them. I'm not one that wants to like, you know, attract that. I want to attract the people that actually value my work ethic and value what I have to say and actually get me and my sense of humor and my personality and in my work, in my creative work and my talent, and people who appreciate it and value that, and are fearless in that and don't feel like, oh, I have to hide actually liking her stuff because people might, you know that type of thing. Like, nah, I don't want no scared fans. Like, if you a scared fan, don't even watch. Nah, I want fearless people around me, people who not scared of, the powers that be, just because it's popular to be on the hate train. No, I don't want them kind of people in my audience. So like, if you rock with me and what I do, then I'll work on figuring out like a day and a time to consistently live stream. And I'll figure out like, okay, what content am I going to do? And that's also another thing too that I thought about, because I think aside from just the whole like trying to be unpredictable, um but sometimes when I live stream is based on the work that I have to do. So like, for example, with the flash drives. I was like, all right, let me get some products. So I'm out here, like, so I have stuff on me to promote my brand. And I'm like, okay, let me do business cards. And then, and, with the whole like, I got you thing, like, it wasn't on my radar to do, but like, there's been like insinuations that reminded me. And I was like, all right, well, you know what? If it is coming up, I'll make it work in my favor. It's not just going to be like, oh my God, I wish I was in Down to Mars again, because I really don't care to be. But what I will do is highlight the songs that I wrote because I did write the majority of the songs. And, and it's nothing against my previous bandmate, you know, in terms of the music, I'll say. But I've moved on from them. Like, I make my own music and I'm okay with that, but that is music that I did make at some point in time. And, even though like there's certain songs that's like, okay, that might not be my favorite. Okay, this is my favorite. But again, like, it's music that I wrote. And, I'll highlight that in a way that aligns with what I'm doing today. So, also with that said, I am selling sage and Palo Santo. Um, and it's not the root supply. That's a whole nother live stream for another time. It just so happens that I had extra product around and I figured why not at least try to sell it, because I mean they last a long time. It's still in good quality. And look, I'm a hustler. So I'm out, as I'm out here promoting my music, I do have sage and Palo Santo. And I think they're good herbs to use to cleanse the vibrations, because Lord knows this planet needs it. So, and yes, it is for like financial gain, but also for spiritual elevation, because a lot of y'all spirits is hit out here and y'all need some sage and y'all need some Palo Santo, so yeah, so I am selling some of that and shells to go with it. I have some abalone shells and some lion shells. So I do have some products for sale. If you're interested, hit me up in the DMs. The prices is on my website. I mean, not my website, on my Instagram, but I'll make another post with the specific prices and everything. So, if you're interested in purchasing some sage and some Palo Santo and stuff like that, you can hit me up. Um, yeah, and then check out my cover of Doja. Well, not cover. It can't cover a song that I wrote. But it's a cover of Supermodel with Doja, and it was the excuse for me to use the Supermodel chords for that song because I like how that chord sounds. So I was like, all right, we'll just make it a mashup. Um, so yeah, and I have, some of the covers that I did on YouTube. I put the audio on SoundCloud, so you can check out that on my SoundCloud. I reposted the Down to Mars EP if y'all feel like listening to it. It's on there. Please is the best song, in my opinion. And honestly, I feel like Anissa would agree too, but I don't know. Um, but it's the best song to me. And yeah, and Without You will be coming out very soon. Um, yeah, so I said I was going to take a break. So yeah, I'm going to take a break so we can tweak these audios. And then, once we get the audio done, and then we'll have like the cover finished. I mean, it was my goal to like, I'll just tell y'all, because, why not? It was my goal to have everything done by Friday. And I feel like I'm in the along the lines of doing that. Today's Wednesday. The only thing really that I have to do is um like I said, tweak the audio. And I feel like that shouldn't take me a whole lot. And if I don't, for whatever reason, don't finish it for today, then I have tomorrow to do it. And then, just putting together the cover photo, and then it'll be out. Either Friday or Saturday. I was thinking like this weekend, so then that way it's done, and it gives me an idea of how long it takes for me to roll out a song. Like if I were to, but then again, I'm not solely focused on the song though. Like there's other things that I was doing, like I'm trying to book some, gigs yesterday and stuff like that. But, it still gives me an idea of how long it takes me to work a single in a way. But not even that, but like to create something. So like, to make the song, to record it, do the photo shoot, edit the video, and all that stuff. So, I mean, I feel like I'm getting better at this thing, right? So, yeah. Anyway, so, once this is done, cuz I really just want to get this over with. I really want to get it over with so I can focus on the other things that I need to do. Like, I really do need to make an EPK. I was been supposed to do that like earlier this year and even before then. But, I was dealing with some people and their shenanigans, but whatever. So like making an EPK and really like putting myself out there because, some of the gigs and opportunities that I've been like trying to manifest, like just working, out here networking and stuff like that. Like, I feel like I want to keep my options open and, really start putting myself in spaces that's a little bit more elevated, which is kind of what I was doing. I was doing more work than I normally would have done. But like, I really want to push myself as a artist, like for Nerese. Like I don't mind doing gigs, doing like cover songs and stuff like that, but I don't want to get stuck doing that. I would like that to be a stepping stone for me to be able to say like I'm making a living or, making income doing music. But, I think just based on like my creative vision and my artistry, like I know I can carve out a space in the big leagues in the industry, and this is me without a team. This is me by myself, my own creative ideas, my own drive and ambition, and my own, just audacity and willpower to just, do what I do. And and I know I'm just ready for more. Essentially, I'm ready to put myself out there and just kind of like challenge myself despite whatever challenges I might face. I just feel like at this point, like I get irritated, but like I am relentless and persistent, and I don't back down. Even when I be wanting to back down. The thing is, I can't even back down from me. That's like how ridiculous I am. Like there's times where I just be like, I was like, you should just give up on music, Nerys. Like, why are we even doing this? It's no point. People don't support you. People give you a hard time. Like, everybody's fake. What's the point? And then, like, I'm just like, Nerys, even if you want to give up, you don't know how to. Like, you just don't know how. So, like, here I am, just like on go. And mainly because, like, I enjoy this work. I enjoy designing the business cards, even though that's not like the most, artsy job, like making a music video and recording music, but like, my business and creative side really enjoys like putting all the elements together of like, you know, masterminding, okay, this is what we're going to do for the QR code and we're going to put it on the business card. And then when I pitch to people, I have the business card and then that, that redirects them to my streaming platforms. I enjoy looking at the analytics of, the the streams and the music streams, but then also like these live streams and stuff like that too. But because I've been consistent with it, my views have been going up and stuff like that. And so it's like I enjoy like the business aspect of it too. So like I don't know, I was just thinking like, girl, what's the point? Why are we even doing this? Like, girl, who cares? Like, yeah, you talented. Yeah, you know are ahead of a lot of these hoes out here, but these humans are too behind. They don't know. But I mean, whatever. Here I am, still working on this shit anyway. But I'm just like, fuck it. Then we just need to we need to play big and win big, you know, and prove everybody wrong because they are. All of y'all. Not my fans though, not my audience, who watches genuinely. And you know, So I don't know. I guess my okay. Now that I said that and simmered down a little bit because I was getting a little spicy. Um, I was, I had a little spice of a moment, but now that I've simmered down a bit, I guess I can end on a motivational note and just say like, I don't know, just have determination with whatever it is you want to do. Um, don't back down. Keep going, especially if your issues are not anywhere like mine. Just keep going, man. Like, keep fucking going. Like, fuck these people. Fuck the people that try to tell you you can't do something. Chances are they not doing what they could be doing, you know, and they just, want to hold you back because you're a reminder of what they gave up on, you know. And it's like, nah, fuck that. Or and if anything, show them the way. Shit, show them the way. I'll get spicy and like cuss a bitch out, but at the same time, like, all right, now that I'm done like going in on y'all, get your shit together and live your dreams too. Shit, and leave me the fuck alone and go find your fucking dreams. How about that? That's pretty much like the synopsis of my existence. But yeah. So keep going, guys. Don't give up. I say that in like 5 different songs. Don't give up, don't give up. This song is so cheesy. I don't like it. But the better version of please don't give up now, darling. Your heart will show one day. And bitch, I'm still waiting. I wrote that song 7 years ago. I was like, bitch, well, how much more hard work do a bitch gotta do? It's like, nah. But they say like the overnight success takes like 7 to 10 years, and I'm on year 7, so I don't know. But you know what? I will say, I mean, I was doing things to like move the needle back in the day, but I wasn't hustling then like I'm hustling now. And even though like I haven't really seen immediate results yet, I know every day I'm doing something that I normally wouldn't have done. Like sending out emails, making the phone calls, getting out here on the street, stopping by, stores and restaurants, and really pushing my brand to everybody, keeping product on me and letting like, really like I wouldn't have hustled like this before, because I guess like I didn't really have that fire under me to do that. I think for me now it's like, bitch, because I need to eat. And I got a cat to feed. I got my fur child, which she's probably sitting out there waiting for me to open the door. I will in a moment. But yeah, like I don't know. I think the motivation has shifted for me and it became more serious. And I'm like, I'm not playing with you motherfuckers. I don't care who's in my way. You getting run the fuck over before you stopping me. Like, either you move out the fucking way or get run over. Like, especially when like it feels like my back's against the wall. And it's like, but then again, I worry about that though, because it's not even like when my back's against the wall, it's like I'm determined to win. Like, I feel like when my back's against the wall, it can get dark for me. And I'm like, yeah, no, it's not even about winning anymore. It's about destroying the thing in my way. And like instead of focusing on the win, I want to destroy you now. And I don't really like to be in that space. And y'all not gonna like me being in that space. So that's why I'm really trying to stay focused on the music, and that's why we write songs and do visuals and whatnot. And we have these creative outlets to make, the lemonades of the world, or at least I'm trying. Because I'm like, I'm trying to make lemonade rather than throwing the lemons back, you know? Because I'm like, oh, bitch, you want to throw me some lemons? Okay, I used to play softball. Let's go, you know? But then I'm like, okay, Villaby, calm down. And just take the lemons and make some lemonade, some peach green tea lemonade, some mango lemonade or something, So that's where I be at. That's where I'm like, okay, I tried this love and light thing, y'all. I've been trying this love and light. Ooh, and it's about to get hate and dark if I throw these lemons back. Y'all keep trying me until you realize, okay, y'all should probably not. Um, but yeah, so anyway, I tried to make it positive. I'll try to make it positive just so you know the truth. I love to tour. Words of Michael Jackson. All right, let me get off of here. Okay, I'm gonna take a break and then I'll be back on here in a bit. So it's your girl Nerese. Shout out to y'all for watching the live stream. We finished the lyric video. Now we're gonna work on the audio again. But this should be fun because I've never engineered before and I'm intrigued to see what I can come up with. So we shall see y'all. All right, y'all. I'll be back in a bit.